Hello, air signs. Welcome to your daily focus tarot. Today we have the Lovers and the Four of Wands. Okay, so the Four of Wands, when it's in the upright, it talks about like a sort of us-them, a world that's within the larger world, right? So it can talk about community, it can talk about having this balance between that us and them, between the inner world and the outer world. So it also sometimes talks about like a homecoming celebration, a wedding, a union, something that's a community celebration. When it's in the reverse, it talks about transition. It talks about having this conflict between other people, and it's affecting your stability in your home life. It can talk about change. So the clarifier is the sun, and the sun, oops, let me put that sideways again. The sun talks about growth and creativity. It talks about a new day, so hope and potential, coming out of the darkness into the light, and being able to see more clearly, and that spurs on your growth, this new creative journey. So something is going on with like community and maybe like some sort of union here, because the next set of cards we have the Lovers, and the Lovers talks about a duality. It talks about making a choice and having this new beginning. It can also talk about romance, but it talks about this creativity and this new beginning, this choice that you're making between two things, trying to find your path and figure out what's going on. And the clarifiers, okay, 4 of them came out all in a different pile, each in their own little pile. So we're going to tackle 10 of Swords first. So this choice, this decision that you're making to try and be whole again, to try and be happy again, it's because these negative thoughts. And we also have Queen of Cups in the reverse, which can talk about codependency, being insecure, somebody being dishonest or emotionally manipulative. So 10 of Swords, this is talking about negative thoughts. Maybe somebody was being emotionally manipulative. Maybe they're being dishonest towards you. And it's causing you to have these negative thoughts. It's causing you to feel betrayed, like you're broken on a very deep level. You can't think straight. So this 10 of Swords is coming in. It's saying there's an ending and a beginning here. There's an ending of this negativity and a beginning. Now, one of the other cards that came out was the Hangman. And the Hangman talks about, you see how he's bound there to the tree that the mistletoe harvest will be gotten from. This is the tree of knowledge, the tree of life. The mistletoe harvest would be gotten from this tree in the winter, and the 7 of Pentacles. And that would be long-term sustainability, is what 7 of Pentacles means. So this, he's making the sign of 4 2 times, with his legs and with his arms. Well, actually 3 times. So he's making this sign. This is Odin here, hanging from the tree, trying to get the knowledge. He's sacrificing the harvest in the background, the wheat, that he's not harvesting. He's sacrificing the mistletoe that he's not harvesting. And he's got these little forget-me-nots down at the bottom there. So he is really trying to gain this knowledge, and by not harvesting that wheat or the mistletoe, he's able to gain the calmness in his thinking. He's able to gain the structure and find the structures that he needs to put into place, the routines and habits he needs to put into place. He gains this knowledge, this information on how to move forward. And it's how to move forward for that long-term sustainability, not just for this temporary wheat harvest in the fall here. So you're ending this thinking and this manipulation, this codependency, this drifting that you've been doing, these negative thinking. You're putting into place these structures. And then the fourth card that clarified the Lovers, the choice, was the Six of Wands. Now this is a card that talks about a victory and leading yourself and others sometimes to victory. But it's a victory that has to do with your personal values, and it has to do with what you define as a victory. So it's not how somebody else defines victory, it's how you define it. This is a personal victory for you, and there's a window. I lost what I was going to say. There's a window. It's gone. Okay, sorry about that. So really focus on making this choice towards structuring your life, even if you have to make a sacrifice to get out of this codependency, out of this being emotionally manipulated by somebody else or somebody who's dishonest. Make the choice, put in, the effort, put in the structures you need to put into place to have this victory, to get out of this Ten of Swords, to get into the sun, into this growth and this harmony that would be here if this Four of Wands was in the upright. Have a great Wednesday. I'll see you tomorrow.